Hello! Thanks for joining me for this read aloud from Chicago Hopes for Kids. My name is Mr. Todd, and we'll be reading Where the Sidewalk Ends, a selection of poems and drawings of Shel Silverstein. Invitation. If you are a dreamer, come in. If you are a dreamer, a wisher, a liar, a hoper, a prayer, a magic bean buyer, if you're a pretender, come sit by my fire, for we have some flax golden tales to spin. Come in, come in. Homemade boat. This boat that we built is just fine, and don't try to tell us it's not. The sides and the back are divine. It's the bottom, I guess, that we forgot. I must remember. Turkey on Thanksgiving, pudding on Christmas, eggs on Easter, chicken on Sunday, fish on Friday, leftovers Monday. But me, I'm such a dunce. I went and ate them all at once. Hug of war. I will not play at tug of war. I'd rather play at hug of war, where everyone hugs instead of tugs, where everyone giggles and rolls on the rug, where everyone kisses and everyone grins, and everyone cuddles and everyone wins. Jimmy Jet and his TV set. I'll tell you the story of Jimmy Jet, and you know what? I'll tell you it's true. He loved to watch his TV set almost as much as you. He watched all day, he watched all night, till he grew pale and lean. From the early show to the late show, and all shows in between. He watched till his eyes were frozen wide, and his bottom grew into his chair, and his chin turned into a tuning dial, and antennae grew out of his hair, and his brains turned into TV tubes, and his face to a TV screen, and two knobs saying very and horts grew where his ears had been, and he grew up a plug that looked like a tail, and so he plugged in Little Jim. And now instead of watching TV, we all sit around and watch him. Early bird. Oh, if you're a bird, be an early bird, and catch the worm for your breakfast plate. If you're a bird, be an early bird. But if you're a worm, sleep late. Pancake? Who wants a pancake? Sweet and piping hot? Good little Grace looks up and says, I'll take one from the top. Who else wants a pancake? Fresh off the griddle? Terrible Teresa smiles and says, I'll take one from the middle. Hector the Collector. Hector the Collector collected bits of string, collected dolls with broken heads and rusty bells that would not ring, pieces out of picture puzzles, bent up nails and ice cream sticks, twists of wires, worn out tires, paper bags and broken bricks, old chip vases, half shoelaces, Gatling guns that wouldn't shoot, leaky boats that wouldn't float, and stopped up horns that wouldn't toot, butter knives that had no handles, copper keys that fit no locks, rings that were too small for fingers, dried up leaves and patched up socks, worn out belts that had no buckles, electric trains that had no tracks, airplane models, broken bottles, three-legged chairs and cups with cracks. Hector the Collector loved these things with all his soul, loved them more than shining diamonds, loved them more than glistening gold. Hector called to all his people, come and share my treasure trunk. And all these silly, slightless people came and looked and called it junk. Invention. I've done it. Guess what I've done? Invented a light that plugs into the sun. The sun is bright enough The bulb is strong enough. But oh, there's only one thing wrong. The cord isn't long enough. Recipe for a hippopotamus sandwich. A hippo sandwich is easy to make. All you do is simply take 1 slice of bread, 1 slice of cake, some mayonnaise, 1 onion ring, 1 hippopotamus, 1 piece of string, 1 dash of pepper. That ought to do it. And now comes the problem, biting into it. For sale. 1 sister for sale, 1 sister for sale, 1 crying and spying young sister for sale. I'm not kidding. Who will start the bidding? Do I hear $1, a nickel, a penny? Oh, isn't there any? 1 kid who will buy this sister for sale? This crying and spying young sister for sale? Where the sidewalk ends. There is a place where the sidewalk ends, and before the street begins. And there, the grass grows soft and white. And there, the sun burns crimson bright. And there, the moonbird rests from his flight to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black, and the dark street winds and bends, past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow. We shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk white arrows go, to the place where the sidewalk ends. Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk white arrows go, for the children, they mark, and the children, they know, the place where the sidewalk ends. Treehouse. A treehouse, a free house, a secret you and me house, a high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house, is not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a treehouse. Lazy Jane, lazy, 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 lazy Jane. She wants a drink of water, so she waits and waits and waits and waits for it to rain. Invisible Boy. And here we see the Invisible Boy in his lovely invisible house, feeding a piece of invisible cheese to an invisible little mouse. Oh, what a beautiful picture to see. Will you draw an invisible picture for me? Love. Ricky was L, but he's home with the flu. Lizzie, R.O., had some homework to do. Mitchell, E, probably got lost on the way. So I'm all of love that can make it today. What a day. What a day. Oh, what a day. My baby brother ran away, and now my tuba won't play. I'm 8 years old and turning gray. Oh, what a day. Oh, what a day. The search. I went to find the pot of gold that's waiting where the rainbow ends. I searched and searched and searched and searched and searched and searched, and then there it was, deep in the grass, under an old and twisty bough. It's mine! It's mine! It's mine at last! What do I search for now? Thanks for watching. If you would like to learn more about Chicago Hopes for Kids and the services we provide, visit chicagohopesforkids.org.